Folks, it is time now for our game of the week, and we can't wait. Tremendous anticipation all across the college football landscape for this matchup. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the San Jose State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Wolverines offense comes on the field first today. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary. Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down here. They'll test the right side here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Spartans offense comes out for their first possession today. If there's one guy on this defensive side, Kirk, who can be a game wrecker, it's this elite pass rusher, very much on the quarterback's mind today.
Yeah, Chris, but it's going to be very tough. This quarterback does a nice job of moving around in the pocket, and also he's going to have an awareness of exactly where this guy is and have a clock in his mind about how quickly that ball needs to get out.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he crosses the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, you just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Receiver makes the grab.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
That completion makes it second and short. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. The shotgun handoff here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. An important third down and goal now. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes the score 7-3. Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught on the outside. It's Prescorn. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Here's the throw deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the PAT makes it 10-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Michigan 10, San Jose State 7.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your San Jose State score will take
The San Jose State offense is back out there now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. To throw, it's Brown. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket now. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Michigan. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. What a takeaway and the touchdown. That is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Stopping at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the San Jose State offense. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver, and the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it away.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Looking to throw, it's Brown. Pass rush closing in. Got him for a sack, a big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. Punt team ready to boot it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 40. Wolverines offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line, it's Hansen. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. But they don't make the connection. That run is incomplete. The Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. Returner decides to fair catch this. The Spartans offense back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's past the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter.
Michigan, 17. San Jose State, 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Brown. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Looking to throw it again. Launching it downfield. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. Fair catch made at the 20. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And here's the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
The San Jose State offense is back out there now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pressure is coming. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Spartans.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
See if they can convert the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
To the wideout. Tackle is made at the 46-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. They'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the San Jose State offense. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. To throw, it's Brown. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Escapes the pocket. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And now the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. 3rd and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Dropping back, it's Brown. Running out of time in the pocket. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
This is a deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback. And he uses his legs to pick it up.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. The shotgun running play call. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. Looking to pass this time. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. He's free around the 15. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position. And now you give up a big gain like this.
Here's the second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. And the Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Second down after the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Makes a quick catch. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Wolverines hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Boy, the quarterback put that ball right where he could give his receiver a chance, and what an effort by that receiver to lay out and come up with that touchdown.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Spartans offense back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Back to throw. It's Brown. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds the receiver wide open. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where we've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, San Jose State.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the PAT is good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Ball handed off. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Grab down the middle. It's Bell. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there, what will be the final play of the quarter. The Wolverines will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The San Jose State offense is back out there now. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
First and 10 play coming up. It's a shotgun run call. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air.
Over to Juke, gets free now. Breaks into the clear, it's a sprint. Touchdown, Spartans. And they will claim the second half lead. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself in a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage because right now it is not working.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Third down coming.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, Chris, we always talk about adjustments being made at halftime, and this offense clearly needed to make adjustments. But what they're trying here early in the second half is not working.
And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the San Jose State offense. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
To the air, it's Brown. He fires it. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Penalty makes it first down and 20. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. Quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Here's a great example of the back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Caught behind the line. It's Bates. But the play loses yardage. A very tough second down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Looking to throw. It's Brown. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Going the other way. Can they stop him? That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Breaking tackles. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. First and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. And he pulls in the catch. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. The Wolverines lining up here on first and 10. Quarterback drops back. With the catch, it's Morgan. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
The defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. On second and goal, they'll get it to him again. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And they're looking down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, third down, and get able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
Long enough and good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. First down here for this offense. On the run, it's Bates. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Brown. The pocket breaking down. That pass is no good, incomplete to wrap up play here in the third quarter. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw over the middle. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Touchdown, Michigan. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Whoa, what a play here to take the lead by this defense. You expect your playmakers and your best players on the field to step up when the game's on the line, and that's exactly what this defender did here. Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Spartans offense back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Catch is made down the middle. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They call the counter play here. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And the defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Looking downfield, it's Brown. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going the screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. The offense really clicking here. QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Looking for the wideout, and it's complete downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Great play design by the offensive coordinator. He's such a tough matchup down here. The tight end has size, he has instincts, he gets his head turned around, goes up, and catches the ball. Great play call and great execution.
San Jose State, 28.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return.
Brings it out to the
24, good coverage. The San Jose State offense is back out there now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been...
Down he goes. A sack.
Well, that takes... Sales. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. The Wolverines looking to cash in this red zone trip. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. 3rd down coming up after that running play. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Wolverines have 1st and 10 here.
First down for the offense.
Obviously, a high-scoring game, Kirk. They just couldn't match the other guys score for score, and they come up short.
Yeah, Chris, I think we knew coming into this one there'd be a lot of points scored. It would likely be a back-and-forth type of football game, and it certainly didn't disappoint. But ultimately, that defense just couldn't get the stops that they needed.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this